is the 15th of July, 1945. And the Dominion of India is still existing against my better efforts. For some reason, having troops in Bangalore doesn't mean that I actually control Bangalore, which is frustrating. So we have pulled the rest of the 12th Army to just make sure, because a couple of tank divisions were taking too long, just make sure that we are capturing everything, and then they can return to the front lines. Because the Indian uprising happened. A couple more things that we need to work out. The naval invasion of Iceland turns out to be more difficult than I thought it should be, because for some reason it's not happening. Unfortunately, I can't quite see why, because I can, was it this control right click to, so we've got the units assigned to the order. Do they need to move to the port? They are in port. That is the naval base. Why are they not moving? That I don't understand. We have naval superiority. Everything should be moving. It tells me, okay, divisions are still preparing. Maybe they're not yet done preparing. That's might be a thing. But a couple more things before we go and find and figure out these kind of issues. We are going to clean up some things. So first of all, we can now change the autonomy to annexed of Menguko. And that was the last of our puppets. So Menguko is now annexed. We've got a couple more. We've got some divisions here that I really couldn't care less about. Let's see, what do we have? We've got a couple more tank divisions. One tank division. You go here. What else do we have? We now have 23 divisions. Where are they? I'm not sure why they are all sitting around here. But I don't think I have a use for you, to be honest, because 3 army groups is all I was going to do ever. So unless, I mean, they're crap divisions, but we're just gonna throw them in here, and we're gonna change all of them. We're gonna change all of them to the defensive divisions. They don't need to be in an army group. They can just go and exercise for now. We'll find a use for them eventually. All right, next up. The naval invasion of Canada has happened. The last bit of Canada here that I had problems with, which means we have now complete controls over Alaska and Canada, which means I can now take Carrier Group 3, return that to Yamamoto. There we go. And we now no longer need to worry about this. The Homeland Defense, we are going to, where are they? This is going to be a little bit of organization. This is the Colonial Force, 12th, 11th, where are they? This is the Homeland Defense. The Homeland Defense can just be on the American East Coast somewhere. Just like that for now. Let's get them shipped over there. We've got 3 dockyards, but we've also got a lot of ships that need to do things. So let's see what we've got. We've got actually, it might be easier to just get the Shimushus to reinforce there. We've lost a couple of those, but by now I think we have so many of them that the escort problem has been once and for all solved. It's only taken me the whole Second World War, but everything else needs to exercise. So we're going to get these merged up. Hang on, before we do that, we've got, no, these all need to exercise, except for the Agano. Can move to Carrier Group 3. Everybody else go here, and you do naval exercises. Okay. I believe some of our generals might be... nope, we don't want that. I don't know if they will still get any more traits that we can assign. I mean honestly, we can actually. He's got one trade. I'm sort of waiting for the terrain trades. That's why I'm saving it for. So I'm always keen to see if we get any terrain trades, because the entrenchment speed really isn't something that I'm that keen on. Who else has? No, there's nothing here. It's not something that I'm that keen on. Everybody else is good. How about in the Navy? He is what is he running? I don't think he needs any of these traits. Osawa. I don't want him to retreat. That's why I never did anything. And I believe it's the same story with where is hang on, naval. No, this fleet. Okay, there we go. Yamamoto. I was looking at the wrong theater. No, he doesn't really have any traits that I need either. And who is he running? Admiral Hasegawa. He is. Oh, he's running the submarines. Okay, yeah, he can get the torpedo expert. That works. Okay. So now that we've got everything exercising, I believe it is. Hold on, what were we sunk here? Convoys. Still convoys off the African coast. I am tempted to move Yamamoto into the Atlantic, because we've got Osawa currently taking care of the North Atlantic, and I'm planning to. Okay, we'll wait until the. Actually, maybe that's the reason why this doesn't work. Hang on. He doesn't have the range. That's why. He does not have the range to reach Iceland. Is that why? Is that why this isn't happening? Okay. There are no units assigned to this order. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's redo the order. Okay, so now there shouldn't be any orders. How can I find any orders that this army has? Okay, we've got battle plans. Which one? Okay, we've got orders somewhere without units assigned. I'm wondering if the this, by the way, this mess needs to be still cleaned up. I'm wondering if the what's happened down here? Let's get that sorted. I'm wondering if the fourth has an order somewhere. No, this is all India. Yeah, no, the fourth should not have an order. There should be no orders for the fourth. There's no front line. These are moving south. So the only thing I could imagine why this doesn't work is because we don't have the naval range to hit to get across the Denmark Strait. Can we build a port? Can we construct a port? There. Yes, we can. Okay, make that our priority. It is our priority. Make that, please, a naval base. Is that Labrador? No, it shouldn't be, right? Hang on. No. Greenland. Yeah, that's the one we want to do. Okay. Not you. You. Okay. So let's build a naval base up there, and then we'll try that from there. We'll try moving him over. So maybe that is the problem. The other thing we need to start. We need to start reorganizing our fleets. Also, I believe we have killed Bolivia. Who did we declare war on? You. So, yeah. We're gonna get the special forces, the mountain forces. Where are they? Here. We're gonna get you on a front line here. And then we're going to give you an aggressive order to... this is gonna be fun, isn't it? This is gonna be a long campaign. Meanwhile, we are wiping out these guys. Okay, so can we justify on you? Yes, we can. So let's do that already. Everybody else is actually moving towards the front line, and we are just wiping out the troops here. Okay, cool. So these guys are moving towards the front line. And Paraguay has been eliminated. Great news. No, Peru. I see what you did there. But I want the Third Army to be have a front line here. And to take out Argentina. And that probably, and we've got Uruguay, but we can wipe that out as we in passing, I believe. Not an awful lot of trouble there. Let's see if our air force is in the right place. No, it isn't. Do we have an airbase anywhere? This is an airbase we can operate from. So let's get these guys to operate in this air region. And we get these guys over here to operate over the South American air region. Okay, good, good. We've got 3 dockyards, and I don't know what we're supposed to be doing with them. Make me another Shokaku. It's not going to be finished. It's not going to be finished in time. We've still got more 3 dockyards. We've got more dockyards than we know what to do with. Make me more destroyers. More Yugomos, please. Yugomo class. Okay, that should give them something to do. All right. Yes, naval reorganization will have to happen because we are going to start sending. We're going to change this, and this is going to be the South Atlantic Theater, because we are going to start sending Yamamoto into the Atlantic. So we're going to move the first fleet over to do we have a decently sized naval base? Yes, Rio Grande do Norte. This one is decent in Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, so let's send them over. Send them. Move. Okay. Oh, I'm looking at that. Okay, so we are going to reassign Yamamoto instead of covering these naval areas, because he's not doing anyone an awful lot of good here. We are going to we're going to get Yamamoto to I want that gone. Bermuda. There's still enemy shipping in the area. Okay, let's move Yamamoto. Yamamoto, where do we move him? This is a reasonably decent naval base. Yeah, let's move him to Puerto Rico. No. Okay, hang on. We need both carrier groups in Puerto Rico. So let's move them both there. And we're going to get Yamamoto from Puerto Rico assigned to Caribbean and these areas. I know that that's not the South Atlantic that I just created, but I will have him on strike force. I just want to make sure that we catch anything that's going on there. Submarines, 6th Fleet. Where are you currently operating? This is not ideal. So let's remove them from here. And these guys are actually going to start operating in the South Atlantic. How many? We've got 5 submarine squadrons, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Which means that we can get the where do we have here? The 6th Fleet in the north to start operating, not here anymore, but they can actually start operating along the straits here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They've got a couple. I've got 5 as well. 5. Okay, so they are active in 5 regions. Cool. We are going to have to do something about the Sargasso Sea here, so let's just grab a bunch of divisions that have nothing better to do. Like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we don't want to mix the armies here. 1, 2, 3. Wrong army. 4, 5, 6. That should do it. And give them a naval invasion order from here to Bermuda. And yes, because they are currently assigned, 6 divisions assigned. Okay. So that's that happening. Now, this I don't understand. Where are the orders for the 4th? Where are these naval invasion orders? It tells me that there are still naval invasion orders, and I don't know where they are. It tells me there are 2 that I missed, that are still somewhere, but I have no idea where they are. Either way around, it shouldn't be relevant, right? So let's leave these divisions up north here and wait until that port is finished, and then we'll try that. We'll try that again from there. The Faroe Islands are where Denmark has relocated apparently. The other thing that I wanted to check is if we are starting to build a sizable amount. We're losing some medium tanks, but this is fine because we are going to. We're short on mechanized troops actually. That's interesting. We're going to need more of those. We've got more infantry equipment than we know what to do with. So production. Let's get that reorganized. It's fine. We are still building support equipment. We still need some infantry equipment for reinforcement, and we need to modernize the infantry equipment, obviously. But we are now starting to build up the Type 61 and Type 62s pretty decently. And here we are going to need more military factories on mechanized. So let's put another 20 into that. We have more fighters than we need, honestly, but the tactical bombers still need some modernizing. I think we don't need that many transport planes. The whole transport plane thing hasn't really worked out the way I wanted it to, and we don't need that many trucks either. And then we are literally just going to construct some military factories in the United States, because why not? We're actually not really holding. We're not actually holding enough to be able to build military factories there. Okay, we'll build them around the areas that we're actually having under control. So let's build a couple more here. A couple more here. We can build there. Military factories, more military factories, just to fill out these orders here. Yeah. The home islands could do with more military factories, but honestly, we don't want to. They're pretty. We don't want to necessarily build more factories. So this should be a sufficient amount of military factories to wage a war. Anyway, it gives our factories something to do. All right. So which war are we looking at right now? This is all ongoing. Have I given these people their marching orders yet? No, we haven't declared war. We need to declare war on Chile. So let's make that. And get the Chile joins the Allies. What's left of them. And march. Okay, Argentina, we're just waiting for the order for invasion. Do we have naval supremacy in the Sargasso Sea? We do not. Osawa, would you mind temporarily taking over the Sargasso Sea? That should give us the naval supremacy that we need. These troops are from the 8th Army. So let's see if we can actually execute this order already and get that naval invasion going. Not sure, it might not be planned yet. How is my port construction coming along here? This is going to take until 7th of August. So, okay, no, we've got a little bit of time. Yeah. We've got one more tank division, and that'll be all we'll train. We've got 3 army groups. We will start renovating or modernizing the divisions as we go, but we need more mechanized equipment. I wonder if I can start moving some of the medium tank divisions over, though. That would be the 24th, because the 24th is just currently conquering India, and their capital is still Bangalore, and I don't understand this, because for some reason that still exists. But they should all be... Actually, I need to give them, I believe, an aggressive order. Please finish this up, if you don't mind. Can we already... While this is ongoing, can we already... which template is that? It's the... Okay, we have some weird templates that we've inherited. It's the C. So let's see if we can change some divisions over. So if we were to change that over to the actually if we were to change 2, if we were to change these to the C, that works. Yeah. Okay. So we'll start we'll start gradually changing the tank divisions over to modern tanks, and we will also need to start changing the infantry divisions over into something better. Unfortunately, yeah. So the where were they? This one, the Type Cs. They also need obviously mechanized equipment. So mechanization is going to be the big. Actually, that's the thing we're going to need an awful lot more of. So where are they? Yeah, let's just fill that out. We are going to need an awful lot of these to modernize our troops. Okay, and Argentina can fall now. So let's get Argentina, declare war, and send. And we'll give the Third Army, the good old Third, their marching orders. So off you go, conquer Argentina. And that just leaves Uruguay. We'll do Uruguay in a minute. It doesn't take an awful lot, an awful long time. What? There's a naval invasion. Ooh, where? Here. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that, Great Britain. Are we... did I have... this is in progress. Right, so that's in progress. This is just going to be war propaganda. Don't need it. Okay. So, cleaning up India. No provisional governments. The annoying part is that there are no troops left. Right? That's the thing. There are no troops left. It's literally just a matter of cleaning up, of taking control of sufficient amounts of India to get them back and behave themselves. So, are there any more victory points here? Some factories that we can walk into. Oh, there's a thing. This is where they moved their capital. No provisional governments. It's not happening. Is the invasion of Argentina going according to plan? It looks like everything is going according to plan. And we are pushing successfully south here, so this should all work out. One thing I wanted to check if my... these are 21 width. I might make these a little bigger, honestly. Give these a bit more oomph. So we could give them another Marines and a bit more artillery. That's a 26 width. And what are we going to give them? Do they need recon, actually? I mean, they might. So we could give them some recon as well. Yep, that's a bit more modern. How about my mountain troops? They are 25 width. I would like them to be 30 width, actually. Let's see if we can actually make that happen. So if we move the artillery over here, change that to mountaineers. That's 27, that's 29. So if we put another artillery, that would be a 30 width. Yep, I like that. Save. Okay. Yeah, I know it's not great to change division templates while they're in the middle of battle, but honestly, I think we're so powerful, they don't stand a chance anyway. So that's happening, and we are waiting for our port to be constructed. India has capitulated. Thank you. Great news, which means we can get the these troops all. Yeah, they're all moving back to their assigned areas. Now, do I have to deal with resistance again? Yes, I do. Resistance target 86%. They are very unhappy. Why are they so unhappy? Occupied is capitulated. Occupied is in exile. And we have India. Now we have to. We had that all under control. Dominion of India. The compliance is not too terrible, but it could get better. We don't need to show non-resisting countries. Dominion of Canada is still very unhappy. The United States are probably not all too happy to be under Japanese occupation, to be honest. If I can find them, that is. There they are. Yeah, it's all right. But yeah, India is going to probably be... Nope. It's probably going to be a bit of an issue. Okay, so are these divisions coming back to their front line now? Yes, they are, I believe. Let's see if we can... what armies do we have here? We've got the 5th Army. Can we change some of these divisions? No, I want all these infantry divisions. Can I change them already to the better one? We don't have enough mechanized. Okay, so that needs to wait. I believe that is one of the last ones here. Yeah. Americans can call whoever they want. Did that naval invasion happen? That naval invasion is working. You see, this is working. Let's see if we can take out that last American stronghold here and move that over there. Where are we? Where are we sinking? Are we sinking things at the moment? There's still some enemy. There's some enemy shipping in the area, but let's see how that works out. How long until our port is constructed? It should actually be ready, honestly. It's another tank division. These are still medium tanks, are they? Why am I building the old medium tank division still? Oh well, I'll switch them over. I'll switch them over when we get to it. I think part of the port is finished, so let's get these on a naval invasion from here to Reykjavik. 4 divisions, and we get Osawa. His strike fleet, move them up to Greenland. Okay. That should put him within range, because we've got a port here. That should put him within range. And then this should be able to kick off. Okay, let's see if that's going to work. There is some American resistance. We've got 2 divisions, 14th and the 183rd Harlem. They're dug in. These are not naval troops, but they should be able to figure that out. I think they are not going to be particularly happy about this. We've got another 10 ships ready. Let's get all the Shimushus sorted somewhere else. And the rest can go and exercise. We are finishing off an awful lot of ships, but that is good, because we will need to naval invade the British, and hopefully, okay, that's that sorted. So these guys can return there. I don't need that anymore. And can we now get the 4th? Select the 4th. Can we now get that naval invasion going? Is that moving, or is that not moving? So we should have naval supremacy in the Denmark Strait. We do. Why do we have enemy shipping in Newfoundland? From where? There is no port in range anymore, is there? Or is it just the remaining? Are these just the remaining ships that are? Is there any bit of America that I missed? This is under my control. There shouldn't be anything left of the US at this point. These are just the 1 more division, and then these are finished. Okay, quick look at, so India's done. Quick look at South America. South America is, I would say, under control. I think we are just going to justify on Uruguay as well. Conquer that. Okay, modern armor protection. I don't think I need it, to be honest. Didn't I do that already? because this only gives us armor upgrades, and we're not really planning to do any more armor upgrades. We can still do a bit of industry tech. This is still way ahead of time. We can start doing some of the 1944 naval techs, because honestly, there's not an awful lot else anymore that we've got left. I think we've got a lot of special forces tech left that we haven't done. Yeah, so we can get the Marines 3. Let's get that going. So that's happening. I'm just waiting for 150 political power to do that. To switch to closed economy, so nobody gets to trade with us anymore. There's still some British left here. I'm not fighting. I'm sinking. What have we sunk? HMS Danae and a convoy. So. Oh, are they trying to naval invade me? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that's not happening. This is just home defense, but even these guys are capable of defeating that. Chile has capitulated. Great news. Which means we don't need the 7th there. They can take a front line in Argentina, capture that, and go. Go gadget battle plan. So let's make that happen. Actually, that's a bit long for a front line. Let's just draw that again, because that's a bit weird. So I just want you to take this part of the front line that is otherwise unoccupied, and take Buenos Aires. Okay, and go. All right. These troops are moving, these troops are moving. That's all good. And we have no longer any divisions in training, which is what we want. Because the one thing... Oh, we've got a decent chunk of mechanized equipment at this point. Yeah, we are going to start building up very quickly. So the 5th, I am just going to change these divisions over to, honestly, including that mobile division here. Okay, hang on. Can we just select all of the 5th and change these all over to the Type C division? Yes. We're going to need more mechanized, but it'll fill out. It'll fill out pretty quickly. So let's do that, and then they can train up again. Who else do we have stationed here? We've got the 1st Army. The 1st. Are we still going to keep the Type B divisions? Yes, I think we are going to keep some of the Type B divisions. So let's actually change everything here that isn't the Type B over into the defensive Type C, and these two as we'll leave these two in there. Maybe we get some breakouts. And we've got these. That's okay, we'll leave them, but we want to have all these divisions changed into modern tanks. Okay, that is gonna take some equipment, but it'll figure itself out. All right, that naval invasion is still going. We're sinking convoys. Yeah, we really need to wipe out the Brits. Are these troops moving now? Division still preparing. We've got 4 divisions of the 4th Army. We should have. We have the naval supremacy. We should have the naval range as well. Yes, we have naval range up to Reykjavik. There's no excuse anymore. There's no excuse anymore. Let me just include that, just in case something gets spotted. No excuse anymore. Actually, spotting. That's a good point. We are going to have to get the. We're going to have to get these actually assigned. Still 2 regions. Which 2 regions? Nope. The scout groups are going to be... What's our range for these guys? These guys have range. Scout groups are going to be busy in these regions here. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can still do 2 more regions. That one and that one. Okay, and then we've got the 1st fleet is now in Puerto Rico. What's the range of the first fleet? They can still include the Cape Verde plain, but not sure. I mean, we'll include it. I think it's a bit far for interception, but we will see. Okay. Do we have a couple more air divisions to train up? Honestly, probably do. I want more fighters. Where are we? We should be starting to see the jet fighters as a tactical bombers. We should start seeing the jet fighters coming in a lot more in terms of upgrades. Actually, not that many just yet. It's just one. Let's get that going. And that'll do. Okay. But we are modernizing the troops along the line here, and they should not have too many. Uruguay is finished. Can we just extend the front line? We're actually busy here right now. But given that we've got these guys, I'm sort of tempted to divert a couple of divisions. Like, how many divisions does Uruguay have? 3 to 10. It's all right. We'll figure it out. No Vichy France, not happening. Okay. Is the invasion of Iceland happening? The invasion of Iceland is not happening, and I don't know why. I am going to try something else. I'm going to try British Parliament debates intervention in the Benelux. What? What? You're about 6 years too late, British Parliament. Okay, I'm going to get these 5 divisions here and see if we can do a naval invasion from Newfoundland all the way to Reykjavik, and see if we can make that work. I mean, I'll go across the Atlantic if I have to. 5 divisions, yeah. Okay, so move these there, because I really don't know why this isn't happening. I have no idea, but maybe we can send it from a different area. Okay, so India's under control. Argentina is pretty much under control. So let's just divert like 11 divisions. Yeah, give you a new front line here. 11 divisions and a marching order. Oh, I believe we got ourselves a better mechanized equipment. The Type 4 Katsu. What can we do? We can actually, we can do a lot of these with these things. I didn't even know. We can make them faster, which isn't necessary because we can give them more armor. We can get our reliability up so these things don't break, and compensate for the speed. More armor. Production cost. It's fine. I've got enough. Make them better. One more in reliability, and I believe that's it. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so that variant, this is going to be there, and then the modern chunks are not producing the Kai-A, actually. Let's do that. And these can produce the mechanized equipment. Okay, and we have research available. So let's make our mountain infantry better. We'll just go through these research trees here. I don't think I need the 1944 naval checks, honestly. Our navy is going to be powerful enough. We're just waiting to get a bit of a foothold. Where's Yamamoto actually by now? Docked in Puerto Rico. So yeah, he is in Puerto Rico. This one's docked in Alaska. Why are you docked in Alaska? I'm pretty sure I asked you to come elsewhere. We're going to get that one docked in Rio. So let's get these docked in Rio. We've got more ships that need sorting. These can go there. The rest can go here. We're producing so many ships at this point. I don't even know what to do with them. Well, we'll let them finish training, and then we'll assign them to the respective areas. So we've got some troops moving into the... Yeah, so I've got some troops moving onto the border of Uruguay. Argentina is about to be wiped out. And then that would be South America done. Oh, we've lost one of our fighter aces. That's a shame. But such things happen. That is the 11th. So can we... Now please move. Are these guys going to move? It looks... They might not be ready yet. I'm not sure. But these guys are definitely not moving. If we can't make this work, this is going to be unfortunate. Because I really want a naval invasion of Iceland, but it ain't happening. And I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. We have a strike force in the area. We do have the naval supremacy in the Denmark Strait. Oh, we need to include the North Atlantic. Sawa, North Atlantic inclusion. Otherwise, that's not happening. And is that happening now? Just go. We have the naval supremacy. Mid-Atlantic, there is something moving there, but the Mid-Atlantic gap, but it's not an awful lot. Anyway, okay. Yeah, we really need to figure out what the heck's going wrong here, because I am not sure. We are still short on mechanized equipment and modern tanks, so this is going to take a little bit of time. So any kind of new production, we're going to need more of those. We're going to need more of those. Okay. War goal, yes, against Uruguay. I'm just waiting for the troops to come into position. That should be good enough. So declare war on Uruguay, conquer, and off you go. There we go. I believe we have lost the we've lost this one as well. So go, everybody. There we go. That's better. Are these naval invasions moving? They are not. I am not sure how I can figure out if they're ready or not. It's short of here. I should see it. Okay. Still preparing. Invasion preparing. Okay, invasion. Now go. Activate the invasion. Why are they not moving? They're not moving. Neither are these guys. We seem to be unable to invade Iceland, which is extremely unfortunate. Our navy should have range, but for some reason the orders don't get executed. I do not know why. The invasions are ready, but it's not a problem of the 4th Army. Okay, let's try to get these guys a new invasion order from here to the very tip of Iceland. That is Reykjavik. Oh, bollocks. Okay. Invasion preparing for a day. Come on, take over. Okay, invasion should be ready. Let's try it again. We are upgrading our infantry tech a little bit, just to make sure we've got all these things. We've got the best infantry equipment in the world, honestly. We can at this point switch to close. No, we need 187, not 150. Okay. Yeah, the naval invasions aren't moving. Okay, so what do we do? South Africa has capitulated. Oh, the Italians have taken... Oh my gosh, that's taken them long enough. Anyhow, how do we get to England? I might have to ask the Germans for naval access. Because I can't get to Iceland for reasons beyond my comprehension. I can't get to Iceland. So if we can't get to Iceland, we're gonna have to ask. We can ask the Germans if we're allowed to, if they give us military access. and allow us to invade. No, we're not going to go across the channel, but we can go across. We can go from Norway. Engineer company finished. And another engineer company. Yeah, we're almost done with the research. Yeah, this isn't happening, and I don't know why. So if we ask Germany for docking rights and military access. So let's begin with docking rights. Send. Okay. So can I now... I don't know if this is a problem of the carrier group or not being... What if we include the Norwegian Sea? Maybe I need to control all the surrounding areas. So let's try that again. Let's see if that works now. I have the naval supremacy. I should be able to invade. I don't know why it doesn't happen. Okay, we can also ask the Germans for military access. Oh, does that mean that they get... so if... does that mean that they can move military through our territory as well? I don't quite want that. I prefer not to. Sweden. Do you like me? Not really. Sweden doesn't like me. Oh, there's a bit of Canada left up there that I forgot about. Okay, so while we're here, let's get 2 divisions. Maybe that works. I mean, it's the only naval invasion I can do. Then at least I can do one of them. So just kick that off if you can. Uruguay has capitulated. Great news. Well, see, that works, right? That's not an issue. These guys are moving. These guys are not moving. Why? No idea. And that, I believe, just leaves kind of a remnant of Argentina. So what I'm going to give these guys the order to capture that as well. And then go. 3rd Army, 24 divisions, go. Okay, and that should be the end of that as well. I don't really need to take care of anything here. All right. Okay, so that works. These troops are moving. There you see, they're on boats. You see how it's done? Why can this not work? Can I naval invade the Faroe Islands? So if that's not working, if for some reason we cannot naval invade Iceland, can we naval invade... Can we not naval invade Iceland because we're not at war with Iceland? I am an idiot. We're not at war with Iceland? Okay. I think... I think all of you have been screaming at the screen for the last 2 episodes. We're not at war with Iceland. I thought they were in the Allies. Why are they not in the Allies? They are totally in the Allies. Why am I not at war with these guys? Well, I can deal with that. I can sort that out. Argentinian operative. Yeah, it's a bit late for that. There's not an awful lot of Argentina left for there to be an Argentinian operative. Falkland Islands. At some point we might have to deal with that as well. Yeah, well, that explains. Because I am not at war with the... this is so terrible. Oh, Terry. I seriously did not understand. I mean, they are a democratic country. They are part of the war. Why am I not at war with these guys? Why are they not part of the German-British war? Reasons. But the United Kingdom is the last one standing. So sorting out the United Kingdom is what this is going to be all about today. And and finishing up our tank production here. But yeah, it shouldn't take an awful lot of time for that. Let's speed that up a little bit until we have that finished. And then we should be able to take Iceland and then the United Kingdom. Follow. Hang on. Oh, the Germans are no, who's invading? The Italians are invading the United Kingdom. Because Germany has been incapable of doing this. This is actually a problem because I wanted the UK. But, oh well, it is what it is. Is the justification finished? 2 more days. Let's see if we can take at least some of the UK before this is all over. Cipher decrypted. Justification in Iceland is finished. Declare war on Iceland because that hasn't happened. And now, I believe, we can send these troops and these troops. Now are they moving? Yes, and that was the whole problem all along. Are we at war with Denmark? I believe we are at war with Denmark. Yes, we are at war with Denmark. So once we've taken Iceland, these divisions are just sorting out that last bit of Canada there. And once we're done there, we can try to naval invade the British from the north. Let's see if the Italian... Really, Germany? You let Italy take over the United Kingdom. Italy, which has taken over... It has taken 6 years, but they've managed to take all of Africa. No awful lot of good is going to do them. And now they're moving. There we go. Now they're moving. Ah, dear, dear, dear. Yep. Laugh about me all you want. I deserve that. More ships for training. Let's make sure we're training all these ships. We're almost done with training these all. Because we are going to be waging... I was hoping that we'd still have a naval conflict with the British Home Fleet, but it looks like... there's not an awful lot that's happening. Include that, by all means. And that should work. So... What? Italy has joined our enemy as our enemy. Hang on, what happened? What did I do wrong? Okay, wait. Was Iceland in the Axis? Oh dear. I may have... Iceland is... Why are they're democratic? It's a democratic... Why is there a democratic Iceland in the Axis? Oops. So I may have inadvertently kicked off... the... oops. I may have inadvertently kicked off the war with the Axis. That is rather unfortunate. So we are now at war with Italy. Which means we're going to be at war with Germany and not in any time soon. So anybody who's training right now needs to stop training because you guys need to be ready at the border to fend off. We are now at war with Italy. Bugger. Well. Right. So Iceland was in the Axis. That's why. They are both fighting an offensive and a defensive war. Yes, it's in the Axis faction. It doesn't even tell me anywhere here. Yes, it tells right up there. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay then, well, things just got interesting. So, we are at war with Italy, I believe. Although, we're currently not... we're not... I think the war has now started going into really interesting ways. We're still thinking French things, but yeah, we are now at war with Italy because, well, we've declared war on Iceland, which is an Axis, a democratic member of the Axis. Yeah. Well then. I would say let's get our submarines. Let's get our make sure our submarines are operating in the Atlantic Gap, not here, and off the coast of everything, just not in the shallows. I no longer need to be operating here, but these areas please operate here now. And the South Atlantic Theater, I believe at this point we want, we want no longer this, but we want the Italian possessions and make sure that nothing gets through there, and also include these. Okay. The scout submarines, where are they currently operating? Here. First Fleet no longer going to operate here, but going to operate in all the waters. So anything you can reach. First Fleet, North Atlantic. First Fleet, South Atlantic. No longer operating in these areas, but probably not that either. Probably there might be British in the Falklands, so okay, include that. But include the South Atlantic. This is North Atlantic already, so include the Caribbean, and we might actually. I'm almost tempted to send Carrier Group 3 into the Mediterranean. That, or maybe we'll send this force into the Mediterranean. I mean, they don't have. This is mostly destroyers. They can't come light cruisers, but no really heavy hitters. We'll see what's going on in the South Atlantic, but we might tighten the noose and start controlling the Mediterranean. That is unfortunate. I am going to have to start. I am going, given that I'm at war with Italy, I'm going to start building an intel network in Italy. Yeah, so this happened. Not quite how I had planned this to work out, but the Japanese Empire is once again whole, and we are now in the final stages of the war. We are at war with Italy, and Germany is going to come in soon as well, which means all these planes here. Do we have any more? Can we get a couple more air wings up? We have a lot of carrier fighters, and I think we're good on fighters, honestly, at this point. Do we have any? We've got so many things here. Come on, where are my owns? We've taken so much. I'm going to clean that up between episodes, and I'm just going to delete all the things that are not mine, because I can't even find my own fighters anymore. Yeah, I have no idea. But we can probably get a couple of tactical bomber wings up, and that would not be a terrible thing to have. So these, 100 of these, and just duplicate that until we can no longer duplicate. And all of you, pilot exercises, please. Yes. Okay. So I think we are positioned well enough. I think our fortress line is complete along these lines. Yes, our fortress line is pretty much complete. And our air wings are ready. We've got the radar stations up. Was there any more upgrades we could do to the radar stations? No, these are maximum upgrades. So we are covering large amounts of things here. Yep. So I think next episode we're ready to go to war. We're going to see the end of the UK and of the Allies, but the war isn't going to end there. We are going to go to war with Italy and the German Reich. So I believe pushing here is going to be interesting, and taking the land route through the Balkans, and at the same time pushing the Germans out of the Soviet Union up in the north, or what's left of the Soviet Union, should not be a massive problem either, because we've got the troops. We are still undersupplied, unfortunately, because I had not expected that to happen. So we might hold still here for a while until the supply situation has sorted itself out. But we can kick things off in the south. And honestly, the Italians don't even have anything here. So I could give the Second Army just the marching orders. And just conquer that. So given that we're at war, we might as well go for it. Hey, we're at war and we're fighting the Axis. I'm going to put that down. Not 2-speed is good. But yeah, that's going to be coming up in the next episode. Anyway, that's it for me today. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.